Hello and welcome into Talk FCB and welcome back here to the channel, guys, and welcome here to the review between Barcelona and Levante. And yes, we have done it. We have turned around our first leg deficit and come back in this one 3-0 at the Camp Nou. We are on our way to the quarterfinals, or at least we think we're on our way to the Copa del Rey quarterfinals. There's a bit of controversy earlier on today before the game about Chumi and all the things that go with that. We're going to be discussing that at the end, but overall we should be absolutely fine. And on the football front, tonight it was brilliant. It's as simple as that. The team that Valverde picked performed brilliantly. We did well in transition. We attacked well. We defended well. We were brilliant in terms of our link-up play again. There were some absolutely fantastic goals with Messi and Dembele starring. All of that and some more. It's coming right up. Here's the review. But if we start first and foremost with Ernesto Valverde's team selection here, with Jasper Citizen, of course, starting in goal, Jordi Alba and Semedo as the fullbacks. I'm glad to see Semedo coming back in here, getting some minutes again under his belt in the Copa del Rey. Longley at centre-back with Gerard Piqué rested, and Murillo coming in, and I think he did pretty well. Decent, didn't do anything wrong. He looked decent in possession as well in terms of distribution. He was very, very good. Rakitic here was holding. Busquets was rested on the night. Rakitic, of course, starting once again, providing that rest for Sergio Busquets. Arthur here in midfield alongside Arturo Vidal, who I'm going to talk about in just a minute's time from that midfield, gave us some real bite and intensity in today's game, with Coutinho from the left, Dembele from the right, and Lionel Messi starting here in a sort of false nine role, parading around that front three. And I have to say, a few times this season we've used Messi in this false nine position with Dembele and Coutinho off him, because that's one way, of course, that you can get them both in the lineup if you use it with Suarez on the bench. And Suarez, of course, came on later, but we rested him here, and I think Messi in this false nine tonight, it really worked. We did so well in terms of Messi receiving the ball and then moving it on. He had runners in behind Dembele, always giving him width, always giving him options in behind. Coutinho did well as well. He was unlucky not to score, and we're going to be talking about Dembele a lot more in this video. He was magnificent tonight. But regards to the game, I want to start first of all by discussing the way that we came out. Of course, Ernesto Valverde here named a strong team. We got Leganes on the weekend, so that made complete sense. I don't really mind that at all, because obviously we had to come back here, we had to start the game well, and that first goal was really, really important. And the way we came out tonight was phenomenal. If we did that every week, we would walk this league, probably go unbeaten, and in the Champions League as well. That kind of confidence, that kind of know-how, we came out and we knew that we were going to win. As soon as you came out there and watched that team tonight, you had confidence, because they started the game with rhythm, with intensity, and that's what you've got to do. And one player that I will say really defines that is Arturo Vidal. I don't always speak about him in videos, and that's because maybe he doesn't always grab the headlines, but what he does is essential for the team, and you can see why he was brought in this summer, because in a game like this, he starts well, he's pressing from the front, he's getting in the opponent's faces, he's winning the ball back, he's putting his body on the line, and he's moving it on. He's doing everything very, very quickly, and he's upping the tempo when he does that, and especially alongside somebody like Arthur, who can then take the ball, control it, play those passes. Arturo Vidal and Arthur together, they're a really good balance, different type of players, but it really came together nicely today, and Vidal's work on and off the ball, it was industrious and in many areas brilliant and key to our solid performance. And it was actually Arthur Melo who created the first chance, and a lot of people say Arthur doesn't create enough, he doesn't really do enough going forward. Well, it was an absolutely brilliant pass between the lines. It completely took the defence by surprise. It was through the lines, brilliantly seen by Arthur into Lionel Messi, and that was the first big chance of the game. The first 20 minutes or so, we were finding our rhythm. It was domination. We were camped in Levante's half. We were really in their final third, putting the pressure on, and we didn't give them a chance to get out. We didn't give them the opportunity counter-attack. We won the ball back and we were onto them time and time again. Messi went close, nearly nutmegged the keeper, didn't quite happen. Again then, Lionel Messi at the heart of it. He was very, very versatile in that false line. Sometimes he was in the centre, sometimes he was out wide. Levante really struggled tonight to pin him down, and it was a cross into Arturo Vidal, like I say, all over the pitch. He's steaming in, gets his header on goal, and it goes just over the bar. And then on the 29th minute, we finally make our breakthrough, and again, really good play. And one thing that I want to highlight tonight was that combination between Lionel Messi and Ousmane Dembele, because it was absolutely brilliant. I think we've seen this coming in recent weeks. Dembele is growing and growing and growing. Messi, of course, is always brilliant, but between the two of them, they combine really well. They can sense each other's runs, they can find each other, and Messi did exactly that. He's in the box, he's on the outside there, he's looking for Dembele's run. Dembele's steaming into the area, he knows where he's going to be. Messi plays it into him. Dembele then takes on his man. He's one-on-one with the keeper, and he does really well. He's going to shoot, of course. The defender comes back in. It's actually Kabako who scored in the first leg in this one. It deflects onto Dembele and luckily ends up in the back of the net. But we deserved that luck because we were dominant there in that first half an hour. We should have scored sooner, but Dembele gave us the breakthrough. And I have to say, you can see the intensity in our performance tonight from the way we reacted to that first goal. We didn't just relax then and think, you know what, we've got our goal now, we can sit back, we can do it at our own tempo, we're going to win this game, we just got to take our time and the second goal will come. There was none of that, and I'm so pleased with that because there was no complacency. We got that first goal and we said, right, let's get another one. And we did, and we caught Levante out. It was a quick fire double, as Martin Tyler would say on FIFA. I'm sure that you've all heard that one. A quick fire double, and it was Dembele who was in again. Messi picking the ball up in a good area. They don't close him down. Dembele then this time, he's not staying out wide. He's versatile. Because Messi's dropping in, because there's no centre forward, there's a bit of space there. Dembele runs into it, gets on the end of the Messi pass, and this time he's confident enough to just go round the keeper. Again, in the finish, there is a bit of a slice to let you got to say that. But at the end of the day, Dembele today deserved that. He was brilliant in his ball possession, and what I felt tonight was two different things. Number one, he was really careful on the ball in dangerous areas. For instance, if he cuts inside, he's scared to lose the ball now, but not in a bad way. He tries to protect it. He doesn't want to lose the ball in those kind of areas, and that's good to see. It's good to see now that he's aware of that. He doesn't want to get dispossessed. He doesn't want to lose the ball and then a counter-attack go against us. He's very more careful now, and that's a good thing to see. And number two, so much confidence. He was taking on the ball. He was doing tricks. He was taking on one. He was taking on two. He completed so many dribbles tonight once again. And this is Dembele now every single week. It's not just quality, it's consistency as well. And we are starting to see a very, very big player that we've got on our hands here. And in that first half, and right throughout the second half really, it could have been a lot more than that. Dembele certainly had the chances to complete his hat-trick, and he would have deserved it, certainly so, but we didn't quite happen. We went in at half-time 2-0, and Messi as well had a few chances. But of course, then, in the second half, we do get our third goal. It's Nelson Semedo this time, down the right-hand side. Again, there's some good combinations, there's good movement off the ball, there's a lot of energy in our performance. And again, coming out in that second half, we're already 2-0 up. We could have easily relaxed, we could have taken our foot off the gas, and Levante are the kind of team who will keep going. They'll keep going, and they might have got their goal, but again, we didn't do that. Good signs, good mentality. It's Semedo on the right-hand side. He's getting into the areas we want him to be. We want Semedo to go forward and attack like that in the final third a lot more often. He gets there, he pulls it back. Lionel Messi is there this time, and I just want to admire here, not only the run there of Messi, he's sprinting into the box. It's an immaculate touch then, just to kill the ball, kill the weight on it, and then he's going to finish. It's that finish. What a stunning finish that is. Now, just because it's Lionel Messi, I think we take it for granted. He's going in on goal there at full speed, the defence are putting pressure on him, the goalkeeper is rushing at his feet, and it's just a delicate little lob, isn't it? A little chip into the back of the net. Classic Lionel Messi, and a brilliant goal that he certainly deserved, and 3-0 there killed the game. Levante were never coming back from that. Valverde took off Felipe Coutinho, like I said, was quite unlucky on the night not to score. He starred against Eibar, of course. He was less on the ball tonight, but he did get a few chances on goal, a few shots off, of course, you know that he does, and he was involved again in some link-ups down the left-hand side with Jordi Alba. There was then Jordi Alba rested himself, Sergio Roberto came on, and also Ousmane Dembele, 15 minutes from time, received a fantastic ovation from the Camp Nou crowd as he was replaced by Denis Suarez in what could be potentially his last Barcelona appearance. But I just want to talk very briefly about the remarks before the game about Tchoumi, the fact that he played against Levante in the first leg, and apparently he wasn't allowed to do that, and as a result, we could be thrown out of the Copa del Rey. What I would say about that is, right now, it doesn't look like it's going to be the case. We are going to stay in the Copa del Rey simply because the ban that Tchoumi had lingering over him from Barcelona B is what is known now as a soft ban. It was a 5 yellow cards. He would have missed one game as a result and he shouldn't have played then, they're saying, in that first leg. But the rules have changed. In the Copa del Rey, those soft bans do not apply in different competitions, so that if Tchoumi was suffering with that ban for Barcelona B, it doesn't then carry over. That soft ban doesn't apply for the game that he played in against Levante. So we should be absolutely fine. They're going to appeal, they're going to do everything they can, of course, because they're out now, but at the end of the day, we should be through to the quarter-final of the Copa del Rey, and certainly, we deserve that. Dominant on the night, should have been more than 3, very good in terms of the final third, our link-up play, Messi, Dembele, all involved. It was fantastic, a very good performance, and as always guys, please leave your thoughts in the comments down below with regard to what you thought of today's display, and early signs from my poll on my community section about the way that we played today. How did you rate our performance? out of 10. Nearly 1,000 votes so far in the last 15 minutes, with over 50% of you going for 9 out of 10. You were all impressed, you all enjoyed that one, and certainly from watching Barcelona, that's what you want to feel. Good attacking play, some goals, domination, good passing, quick movement. We saw it against Eibar, we've seen it again today. The signs are good, let's keep it going. Tomorrow, guys, will be my Todibo video at long last, so make sure you have a look out for that. Our new centre-back signing, joining in the summer on a free transfer. Everything you need to know about Jean-Claire Todibo coming up tomorrow. I'll see you then, but until then, as always, Visca El Barça.